pushing limits, taking dives. Rubber burns on the asphalt, roaring rebels break the night. Sandboards calling, the chorus grows, hearts are racing, cranked up pros. Tonight's the night we live for speed, headliners shine, it's all we need. Angry spaz revs the engine, feel the heat, hear the cry. We lift our fists in the air, let the sparks fly high. Who is it tonight? Ho, 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 shout it loud. Let your voice break through. Angry spaz tearing up the track, feel that rush, there's no holding back. Misfits racing league, Sandboard's finest show. Feel the thunder, hear the clash. Engines roar, let the tires smash. Chasing shadows, living fast. Every heartbeat, every gasp. On the edge we laugh and scream, chasing glory, chasing dreams. Adrenaline runs hot like fire, burning bright, pushing higher. Angry spaz, our fearless fighter, racing through the stormy night. With every slipstream, every turn, we live the thrill and feel the burn. Who is it tonight? Ho, 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 shout it loud. Let your voice break through. Angry spaz tearing up the track, feel that rush, there's no holding back. Misfits racing league, Sandboard's finest show. Feel the fury, let it out. Raise your hands and scream and shout. This is the night we own the road. Lights flash bright like a shooting code. Racing hearts will never tire, fueled by dreams and pure desire. Who is it tonight? Ho, 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 shout it loud. Let your voice break through. Angry spaz tearing up the track, feel that rush, there's no holding back. Misfits racing league, Sandboard's finest show. Where's it? Ho, where's it? Who is it tonight? Ho, where's it? Ho, where's it? Who is it tonight? Raise your voices, let's take flight. Sandboard's highlight, feel the night. Amsterdam's glow, where the night whispers low. Zandvoort's calling, but for now we take it slow. Ladies of the night, waving us in like a dream. But it's strictly business, we're all part of the scene. Sushi rolls on the table,
dim sum piled high. Satay sauce drips like the night that just won't die. The red lights buzz with anticipation, oh, so divine. In this smoky haze, we sit back and unwind. Conversations linger like the notes in the air. This is the calm before the storm, the chill we share. It's the chill before the fire, the calm before the race. Misfits Racing League, we embrace this pace. Cool, confident, drifting in Amsterdam night. This is how we roll. Everything feels right. Golden lights reflected in the canal, soft sway. The spirit of misfits racing comes our way. We toast to the journey, to every twist and turn. In this city of dreams, let the passion burn. Gathered like stars in a jazz-infused sky, we're savoring the moments, letting the flavors fly. Those red lights flicker, telling tales of our name, Misfits Racing League. Alive without the shame. It's the chill before the fire, the calm before the race. Misfits Racing League, we embrace this pace. Cool, confident, drifting in Amsterdam night. This is how we roll. Everything feels right. Smoky lounge vibes, we're deep in our thoughts, racing hearts ready to burn. But tonight we're just lost here in the rhythms of laughter under star-studded skies. In the heart of this city, you can see in our eyes. Zanvor track awaits, but first we catch this breath. In Amsterdam twilight, we'll dance with life to the end. Misfits living free, relaxation's our delight. This is how misfits chill out, baby, into the night.
Dust kicking up, engines roar to life. It's that time again. Underneath the Dutch sky, the race is set to begin. beside our fears. The asphalt glimmers like our hopes in the sun. Drivers gripping steering wheels, ready to have some fun. The nerves, boy, they're creeping, but we ain't backing down. Hearts pounding like our engines, yeah, we're racing for the crown. With each twirl in the tires, I can feel the inner fight. It's do or die, we lift our heads, ready to ignite. Visors down, let the adrenaline flow. The fire's lit, and now we're ready to go. We're proving them wrong with every single turn. In the Misfits Racing League, it's now our time to burn. Yeah, the nerves are real, but our spirits are high. So bring on the challenge, we're reaching for the sky. Underneath the flags waving, we rev up our dreams. The Zandvoort track's calling, feeling closer than it seems. Rivals eyeing me, whispers in the night air, but there's no doubt about it, we're ready for the dare. The panic brings the thrill, it's a wild ride ahead. Each second matters now, no room for fear or dread. With engines roaring louder like a beast set free. In the heart of the race, it's just you and me. Visors down, let the adrenaline flow. The fire's lit, and now we're ready to go. We're proving them wrong with every single turn. In the Misfits Racing League, it's now our time to burn. Yeah, the nerves are real, but our spirits are high. So bring on the challenge, we're reaching for the sky. No backing down, let the world see us rise. Together we're a force, no compromise. Every second counts with courage in our heart. Now we're racing legends, ready to make our start. So visors down, feel the heat of the chase. In the Misfits Racing League, we're setting the pace. The fire's lit, and now we're ready to fly. The Zandvoort track awaits, it's do or die.
Well, good evening. It's Gavinbass1. It is a Thursday evening, and that can only mean one thing. It's the Misfits. Yes, they've been out on parole today for a couple of hours. They've been unchained, and they're ready to go. Live Misfits, Netherlands, short quali, 36 laps. See you in 4 minutes.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready?
buckle up for a ride. Racing hearts and tires scream, misfits can't hide. In the fast lane, we're the renegades, no fear inside. Gavinbass1 on the mic, got the whole crowd wide-eyed. Pushing limits, breaking corners, fuel ignites the rage. Misfit F1, this is where we unleash the cage. We don't fit your box, there's no mainstream act. Watch us tear it up, we're a chaos pack. Adrenaline's flowing, we'll never lag. Revving engines roaring, can't hold us back. We're the misfits of the track, racing for the thrill. F1 at the edge, heart pounding, can't stand still. Live 8 p.m., no limit, stacked high. We're breaking down barriers under neon sky. Gear shifts, quick spins, a wild aim and fire. Living for the moment, we refuse to tire. No suits and ties, here just speed and sweat. Misfits racing hard and we ain't finished yet. Under the lights, the engines roar and shout. Living like misfits, know what we're all about. Breaking chains, defying the rules, we stand proud. Each lap a statement, racing loud in the crowd. We're the misfits of the track, racing for the thrill. F1 at the edge, heart pounding, can't stand still. Live 8 p.m., no limit, stacked high. We're breaking down barriers under neon sky. Speeding through the night like a comet, we blaze. Misfits unite, caught in this feral phase. Coming from give and weave with the sounds of the night. No fit for the mainstream, we're the outcasts igniting.
Misfit F1, where adrenaline meets heart. Thursday nights live ready to tear apart. No normal paths or destiny in sight. We race till the dawn, misfits taking flight.
Misfits on the track, igniting the flames. Racing with the heart, we're breaking the chains. Misfits on the track, igniting the flames. Racing with the heart, we're breaking the chains.
Well, here we are live down in the pits in the Netherlands. And it's Gavinbass1. Good evening to you all. Good evening, Housey. Good evening, John DT. Good evening, Ocean Crew, Maverick, everybody tuning in. Thank you very much and good evening. Tonight's lineup this evening for the Misfits in Netherlands. Yes, it's a short quali. It's unpredictable weather and it is qualification time. 15 minutes to go. And you've got Hi-Fi in the Mercedes tonight. He's still in the pits along with Kay Karts in the Williams. Then you've got S. Leslie has just put in a 110 444. And then you've got Yeet. Now here is your driver of the evening. And he is Yeet. So it's normally Angry Spaz. A lot of you know him as Angry Spaz, but his actual name is Yeet. And he's going to be our driver of the day. Or the feature driver, sorry. Ocean Crew puts in a 110.271 and have no grip at his usual nonsense at a 109.097. So nearly a second ahead already is grip, but they'll be out to get him. Then you've Kay Karts in the Williams. You've got Anarchy Reaper out tonight with us in the Alpine. Housey will be cheering him on. And of course, you've got setters in the McLaren. Welcome back, setters. And also Ash 1997 out in the kick. John DT, the boss man, is still in the pits there, yet to set a lap. And Daza is with us tonight in the Williams. Good evening to you, Daza. It's cool, bud. Florrie Waste is with us tonight in the Red Bull, and Mike also with us. Good evening to Mike. And White Shadow Hull is with us in the Red Bull, and the last but not least, Alpine just puts in a lap of 1:10.954, and that's Strog. So our featured driver of the evening is Yeet. And that's Angry Spaz. Some people know him as. So we'll just follow him out and see how he does on his first banker lap this evening in the Netherlands. This is our featured driver, and Yeet in the kick. And then the two lovely big bank corners, aren't they beautiful? Oh, they just bank away. You get it too far over to the left there, you're in no man's land. Yeet looks to be putting in a fairly decent lap here, and it's going to be in the 110s, and it's a 110.4, 7th position. And that's Yeet, the feature driver of the evenings, just put in a 110.401. Sorry, me bad. How's that? Does that work for you? Perp Dranks. Thank you, Perp Dranks. Sorry about that. So there you go. There's me absolutely waffling in the background over nothing. Oh, there's Joss Davenport in. Good evening, Joss. How are you doing, sir? All in for a good old chat and a good old nosy tonight at the boys out in tonight in the Netherlands for the Misfits Racing League. Hi-Fi, just going round the corner now. What's the big man got in the tank tonight? Good friend of mine, this big man. Oh, it's a 1:10.320, so Hi-Fi puts a very, very safe lap in the bank there. And 11 minutes and 22 seconds ready to go. Still in the quali. Gives them all a lot of time to get a few laps in. On with Daza. No, perp drank. No, I haven't. And to be honest with you, I'm looking for a game. I play a lot of golf and I play a lot of flight simulator and stuff like that. And I just bought the football game the other day as well. But no, I'm looking for a game that's a good bit of chill. Would you recommend it? So Daz over the line there in P12 with a 1:10.745. Florrie Waste out on a lap at the minute by the looks of it. You should look up Gavin clip art on RD2 Red Dead. You said chill? No, chill, as in just to chill out. I'm just looking for a game to play and just chill out. So would you recommend Red Dead Redemption 2? So just seeing Florrie over the line here, and I'm all interested in this Red Dead Redemption 2 because I'm really looking for a good fun game just to sit down in my own time and play a few chapters every night. So Florrie didn't really do too well there with a 1:13.991. Here comes White Shadow Hull. We're only missing one driver, John. Have we another one coming in? I thought there was 20 in total. Daza, your connection is awful, mate, says Ash. So Daz, if you're listening, your connection is awful. Look at this. Lewis out there in the Ferrari, always there and thereabouts. He's already posted. He's in the 109 club, okay? But he wants in that 108 club. And I think that Anarchy Reaper and Have No Grip are going to definitely put it in the 108s on the next run. What do you say, Housey? Is Housey in the house? I would say there's a 108.7 in this. Maybe even more. Maybe better. Maverick's always there and thereabouts as he goes over, and he's starting into his second attempt. So we'll just stay on here. So all eyes top right-hand corner watching Maverick here in the Mercedes on his second run this evening for the qualification of this Grand Prix at Zandvoort. He's very, very marginally up on his last run there. And he was probably a wee bit unsettled. He's actually backed off. He's been let through, actually, it looked. But I don't think he's really going to settle for that lap at all. Maverick was just a wee bit unsettled on that lap, but he'll probably put it on the board anyway. It should be certainly fairly good. Still a 7th position. Or sorry, Maverick, gets up into 4th there. I was on the wrong person. Me bad. So Maverick up into 4th there in that Mercedes. Nice one. Sheepy just diving into the pits there. The big man takes a bit of the grass with him. He loves the grass. Improves by 0.145. I think he could even be faster than that. He will probably admit that himself. A P10 for Hi-Fi. Featured driver tonight pulled over onto the left-hand side of the track, letting everybody through. So very, very good manners from this guy. Obviously a seasoned and well-established and well-versed driver in the kick. He's our featured driver this evening, and that's Yeet. Or Angry, as some of you may know him. We'll be taking him on his own for about 3.5-4 minutes of action in the race with his own song. 108.708. There it comes. I think I was actually spot on there. Housey, are you actually watching? I did say 108.7. So there you go. How quick, how good does it get? But I'm sure Anarchy is going to have something to say about it. Oh, there's Twist Twitch. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. How are you, sir? There's Ocean View. Always good to see Ocean out there. And he never, ever, ever embarrasses himself. He's up there in P7 in the Haas. And he is holding his own. All good, buddy. Twist Twitch, are you watching the race tonight? Should be a good one. Diving into the pits, so nothing more for Ocean to do here. 4 minutes and 26 to go. Just on with Drog. He's coming over the line now in Sector 3. Oh, look at that. Nice improvement there for Drog in the Alpine up into P11. Yeah, I'll just call you Twist, mate. Whoever is the fucking Red Bull, honestly, fuck off. Oh, pardon my language, but that came in from Yeet. Don't worry, Yeet, I didn't get it on camera. but I presume it was Florrie Waste or White Shadow Hull, one of the two of them. But Yeats in a bad mood. So the three top lads have no grip, Anarchy Reaper and It's Lewis, all waiting to just jump out for that last minute throw everything at it job. They'll have that fuel leaned right down. They'll have the tires at the rear absolutely wound right back and let down to the nearly flat, and they will be sending this car. Who's going to go out first? They're all waiting on each other. Their setters back up in the P4, right back on form. Right, okay. I'm reading that perp drink. So out of all of those, which one do you reckon I should do first? Just a nice wee simply chilly one. I'll have a look at those. So there you go, White Shadow over the line, and he puts in a 1:10.644, 15th position, but the top guys out on their lap now. And you've got Have No Grip out warming the tyres up. You've got Anarchy well and truly on his way. So let's see if there's any improvement with him. Power Wash Simulator. Okay, I must look it up actually. Anarchy just might get a really nice tow here for the tail end of this last lap. Have No Grip still holds it at 1:08.708 with Anarchy right behind here. But he's 2.5 hundredths down. He's not going to do it. Lewis is probably not going to do it either now because he's not really any further ahead to where he was last time. Setters just might be able to do something. Let's just ride on board with Setters and see if Setters can do anything with any of these top four. So Setters trying to better a 1:09.380. One and a half tenths up at the moment, and that's going to be enough to put him in P3. So if he keeps pushing on, Grip puts in a 1:08.4. So there's the time for the evening. Half a second quicker than Anarchy Reaper. Grip just on another planet at the moment. But all eyes on Setter. That margin's gone down again, so it's very, very similar to his last lap, but so is Lewis. He just needs enough of a good sector 3 to put Lewis down in the P4. Can he do it? It's going to be goddamn close, I can tell you. Yes, he did. Setters takes that third position, actually puts Maverick into fourth, and Lewis into P5. Have No Grip, Anarchy and Setters. That's your order. then Maverick, Lewis in the Ferrari, Ash in the Kick, Mike in the Aston, Sheepy in the Racing Bull, and Ocean Crew in the Haas in P9. Daza takes P10 and Hi-Fi in 11 in the Mercedes. Whoa. Drog takes a 12th in the Alpine, and S. Leslie takes 13th in the Racing Bull. Featured driver this evening is Yeet, and let's just see what Yeet's doing there. A 1010, 402. That's only enough to get him into 14th with K Karts in 15th. White Shadow Hull is in 16th and John DT 17th. Flurry Waste at the back of the grid this evening. So there you have all of the results, and I'll just go down that to the bottom and back up again so that the admins can get all of that information that they need. But tonight's featured driver, of course, is this guy, Angry Spaz, and he goes under the name of Yeet, of course. So we'll be having a bit of fun on board with Yeet. Going to pick a good moment of the race, maybe 5 or 6 laps in when he's right in the middle of a battle with a few, and we'll give him 3.5 minutes of fame here tonight with the Misfits Racing League in Holland, in the Netherlands, of course. So yeah, I'm Gavinbass1, and this will all be leveling up very, very shortly. The grids have been settled, the quali has been done, and now it's down to hoping that the weather stays stable enough for a fabulous race here tonight. Like most leagues, they'll probably take 2 or 3 minutes of a break here, and well, they'll be thinking about safety car probabilities, and they'll be thinking about pit stop lost times and things like that. Safety probability around here tonight is about 40%. It's quite low. Overtaking opportunities are particularly difficult, mostly made on the DRS overtaking zones or into turn 1. But you need to be very tight to the person in front of you to make those moves. So yeah, this is a very tight, very fast and very flowing little circuit, and it's going to be a good test for the 18 drivers out here tonight with Misfits. But have no grip. He just week in, week out, week in, week out, week in, week out, podium, 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 podium. The guy is just practicing so hard and doing everything right at the moment, and he is absolutely reaping the rewards of all of that. Another great improved driver is Maverick. He is one definitely to watch this evening. But I'm certain that the guys are fairly close to going, and we'll just get the whole hype going and get ready for this race here in Holland. 50% race, Gavinbass1 with you live with the Misfits.
Dust kicking up, engines roar to life. It's that time again. Underneath the Dutch sky, the race is set to begin. reaching for the sky. Seems rivals eyeing me, whispers in the night air, but there's no doubt about it, we're ready for the dare. The panic brings the thrill, it's a wild ride ahead. Each second matters now, no room for fear or dread. With engines roaring louder like a beast set free, in the heart of the race it's just you and me. For the sky.
Here we go. Oh, somebody went way wide there. K Karts takes it way wide into Williams. But a clean enough start for the front runners. Setters and Mike having a battle already. I have the feeling this is going to be a good one, but Grip gets the lead from Anarchy Reaper in second. Third is Maverick, and that's a great position change for Maverick if I can remember. Let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely, he's up one already and two up for Ash. Setters is in P5, but he's got Mike in right behind him, and Mike's looking pretty pacey there in that Aston Martin. So let's ride on board with Mike, see if he can make a move on Setters early doors. Have no grip, 1:16.156 with Anarchy Reaper not letting him away. So Reaper's wanting to sit in, and Maverick doing a very good job in there in P3 as well. These three could run away with it if Ash doesn't get into control. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for John DT. Mike having a look again at Setters. Oh, Magic Mike in a great old battle there with Setters for sure. That's one that's going to heat up. But everybody is more or less in everybody's zone. Yeet is the way down there in P16 at the moment, and he's starting to make his way up the grid in P16. So has he had a stop for some reason? Let's see. Yeah, he hasn't. Oh, no, he hasn't had a stop. Must have been involved in a wee bit of a bad start or something there as Yeet, but he'll make it up. Anarchy Reaper now having a look at the back of Grip. Maverick having a look at the back of Anarchy, and Ash coming very close but needs to get closer very soon. Then Mike heading up this little battle between Setters, Sheepy, Lewis, Ocean Crew and Drog. They're all battling away here, but Ash picks up a 3-second penalty. Hi-Fi down in P11, starting to line Drog up now. So the big man, Big Muck as I know him, he's going to try making a move here out of that P11 place and get into the points positions. So that Mercedes on the move at the moment. Keep a big eye out for Hi-Fi. Oh, Have No Grip has managed to get away from Maverick. I'm going to have another look at those tires just actually. So they're on the mediums and Have No Grip away by 1.6 seconds over Maverick. So that's bad news for Maverick. Annika Ripper and Maverick still close together with Ash battling away there. Mike's in the DRS zone and Setters both are very close and knocking those doors as well. Lewis right there. Ocean Crew doing beautifully there in P8. And he's putting that Haas round the paces very, very nicely there. And in fact, he's given Lewis a wee bit of a challenge right now. So Yeats got himself up in the P14 on those 3-lap old medium tires. Lap 4 now. Have No Grip leading the way from these two battling it out. Anarchy's having a great race in P3 here, as is Ash. Ash is having a fabulous race. Florrie Waste gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane and decides to DNF. So that puts out a yellow flag, but it's just going to be temporary. And there's a move being made in the inside by somebody there. That looks really, really nice for that Alpine of Anarchy Reaper into P2. Beautiful move by Reaper. Nothing Maverick can do about that one. Only start again and make another attempt here. Here we go. How dare you corner? So Maverick's staying very nicely in there, but that's allowing Ash to get back on the back here again. And it's actually allowing Mike to start making a wee bit of ground if they don't, if they continue to battle away there. So while that's all going on behind Anarchy Reaper, that's obviously letting Grip away now by 2 seconds and over it. Maverick P3 still pushing away here. Oh, it's Lewis, P7, going up the inside of the McLaren there, trying a very, very difficult move. A part of the track where you wouldn't even think of it, but Lewis thought of it. So Lewis, P7 in the Ferrari. Drugs on the back of Hi-Fi. The Hi-Fi's carrying wing damage there. He's got no front right-hand end plate, so he's going to be picked off here, I would say. And there it is, helicopter view and all. And that's the Alpine safely through of Drog. Excuse me. There's still a great scrap going on behind Mike here with Setters and Lewis. Ocean Crew's right in there as well. Lap 7 of 36. That's the corner there. You don't want to get wide on, and Ash did exactly that. That's exactly what I was trying to explain earlier on. You don't want to go too far over on the left there because it just rail tracks you straight into the wall. And that was a bad one there. And it looks like big damage in the front end of the kick of Ash there. Big lack of concentration from the kick driver. And that's going to cost him. High five. Here we go. He's chasing down Drog now. S. Leslie having a really nice drive there in P11 in the Racing Bull. Very steady, and I would say S. Leslie's probably on the move here. The Setters in P6 having a look on the outside here. Into P5, makes a nice move on Ash, and Ash is in big trouble with that front damage. He's on 7-lap-old hard tyres, and that's really unfortunate. Although this is one of the circuits that you probably could stay out on, okay, and it'll not affect you too much, but nah, he's best going in, and I think he's just done that. Going round those very fast right-handers banked over with no front end plate, I can tell you the front end of that car is very jerky, and exactly the same thing again could possibly happen to Ash if he didn't change over. So he's taking the early medicine, he's putting on a brand new set of mediums, he's taking the wing, and he's taking his punishment, and he'll go out again. So that was Ash, big mistake, and paying dearly for it. Maverick P3 on the back of Anarchy Reaper. Haven't forgot about our feature driver, who's Yeet. He's just not in any battles at the moment, but he's battling away with the track, and he's driving his own race, and these 8-lap-old medium tyres has got him in 11th position at the moment. So Yeet having a decent race there at the moment, just having a good old night out, and then when I change his tyres, he'll probably meet up with some constructive, some competitive racing even. Ash P14 making a move now on Sheepy. So Twist just came on there and said Ocean Crew doing very well in P4 considering the wing damage. Yes, he is indeed. Totally agree with that comment. So that came in from Twist there, and he's just commenting how well Ocean's doing there in P4. Yeah, but he's going to suffer the extra 2 or 3 seconds getting that wing on. But yeah, he's done brilliant holding it in P4. Hi-Fi maybe having a look at Drog now. Hi-Fi having another really good steady race tonight. P7 in the Mercedes. Ash will remember this corner, and he doesn't want to go too wide this time. He absolutely doesn't want to do it again, but he's learnt from his lesson. He's in, he's changed wings, he's out, and he's on a set of mediums, and he just puts in the fastest lap of the race, so he's probably driving angry as Ash. Here comes Yeet. Bit of a drag race up into turn 1. So a nice move from Yeet there. He's a fresh set of hard tyres on now, so when a lot of these guys start to change in front of him, although a lot of people have changed, but the likes of Ocean Crew and stuff like that, he's going to find himself in a couple of battles. Oh, Ash has a wee look in the inside there, but the pace remains with S. Leslie on the corner. So Mike trying Ash trying absolute. Oh, he's trying again, and Ash really pushing to get past S. Leslie here. He wants to get a move on. He knows how important it is to get past the racing bull of S. Leslie, but S. Leslie ain't going to make that easy for him. Lap 12 of 36. Ash battling with Leslie here. Kick versus Racing Bull. And it's a very, very close battle. Good evening, seagulls and stuff. How are you doing, sir? Have a look at this. Ash trying to make a move on Leslie again. He's got the battery, he's got the DRS. Has he got the pace out of the car? He has. He's going to go up into the inside. He's definitely owning it this time. And there's not a thing Leslie can do about that. Ash takes it, and takes it good and proper. Drog in the back of Hi-Fi now. Hi-Fi still secures P11. I'm just going to have a quick look at the stops here. And there you go. Everybody out and had a stop apart from Setters. And it's Lewis, P1 and P2 still to come in. Grip's been in and all the rest of them in. So Maverick still that sort of 3 seconds behind Grip at the moment. And then it's all going to start happening. Ocean Crew having a really good close look at Leslie now. Lewis gets a 3 second penalty. Now he's not going to want that. And Grip just puts in a 1:11.458. So Grip really on the move here. And yeah, he's P2 on the list, but he's P1 really. Lap 14 of 36, and I'm going to take a short break and just leave it on this little three-way battle here for 2 or 3 minutes. And maybe there's a better one on board, is there? Is there a better battle anywhere? Not really. I'll just leave it on this view and I'll be back in a very, very short time. Don't worry. Okay, right back live with you. Hope I didn't miss any action there. Florrie Waste out of the race. Noticed that. Maybe that was from earlier. Let's get rid of that little sign and get back at it here and see where we are. 20 laps to go. Have No Grip leading it by 4.2 seconds. Then you've got Anarchy in P3. Mike's coming quite close behind him, trying to make up some ground in P4 in the Aston. Ocean Crew sitting in 5th, but he's got a lovely battle coming up behind him. And that is Ash and Setters. Oh, Ocean goes very wide there, and Setters gets up the inside, so Setter gets a freebie there. Or sorry, Ash. Somebody made a mistake there. It was Ash, sorry. So Ash gives Setters a freebie. Leslie's coming up right behind Ash here, so real good battling going on here. All behind Ocean Crew now. Setters trying everything now. Gets good pace out of that corner and gets that DRS, gets the overtake made. That's very difficult to make the move there, but Setters makes it look easy. And he's up into P5 and he's on the move big time. Everybody's had 1 stop, 2 stops for John DT. And here's your position changes. Look at that. 5 up for S. Leslie, 3 up for Mike and 2 up for Maverick. But Grip leading this race from Maverick in P2. Then you've got Anarchy Reaper in P3 in the Alpine. Mike in P4 in the Aston Martin with Setters pushing hard in P5. Then you've got Ocean Crew sitting beautifully there in P6, penalty free with Leslie. He's made up a lot of positions up in the P7 with Ash tied in behind him in the kick. Then you've got Lewis in the Ferrari, and right behind him you've got Drog and Sheepy. Sheepy's having a decent old race there in P11. Hi-Fi now in P12, and he's 3 down from his initial starting position. Daza, he's in P13, and Yeet, our driver of the featured day, he's back in 14th at the moment, just driving his own race, and hopefully he'll get into a couple of battles later on in the race and we'll get on board with him. Keep going, Yeet, doing well, sir. K-Cart's P15 and White Shadow Hull in 16th. John DT at the back, and he's following a ghost car there. Oh, I think Ash lost a wee bit of concentration there. He just went off track and back on again there. It's nearly like somebody said, how are you getting on? And he looked round and he lost his concentration. Don't know what happened there, but it just looked like a temporary loss of concentration for that kick driver in P8. And that's Ash 1997. Ocean trying to make a move on Setters now. So those 4-lap old medium tyres of Setters are starting to show a wee bit of pace there, and he's trying to pull that distance down in front of Mike, behind Mike. So Setters on a real push to try and get close to Mike there in P4. So Ash in the pits. And on with a set of soft tyres. Now that's an unusual one. Maybe you have to use all compounds tonight, I'm not too sure. But everybody to their own. He knows what he's doing. So your feature driver of this evening, he's in a feature battle at the moment, so let's go on board.
Pushing limits, taking dives, rubber burns on the asphalt, roaring rebels break the night, sandboards calling, the chorus grows, hearts are racing, cranked up pros, tonight's the night we live for speed, headliners shine, it's all we need, angry spaz revs the engine, feel the heat, hear the cry, we lift our fists in the air, let the sparks fly high, who is it tonight? Roar, let the tires smash, chasing shadows, living fast, every heartbeat, every gas, on the edge we laugh and scream, chasing glory, chasing dreams, adrenaline runs hot like fire, burning bright, pushing higher, angry spaz, our fearless fighter, racing through the stormy night, with every slipstream, every turn, we live the thrill and feel the burn, who is it tonight?
So lap 24 of 36 this evening, and it looks like a few changes happening there for sure. That was just a wee tribute there to Angry Spaz, who's Yeet. Tried to catch him in a bit of action earlier there, but he's had a bit of a lonely old race tonight, and that's the best it could do tonight. But Setter's out front on the 9-lap old medium tyres from Have No Grip in second. Then you've got Anarchy Reaper in third with Maverick on the 1-lap old mediums. Grips now on a set of fresh hards as well. Maverick on the fresh hards. Mike, Ocean Crew, everybody's on the lap. Daza might change again. Yeet will probably change again, and it looks like more or less everybody has selected the tyres for the final stunt of this race. So let's see what those position changes are like now. Setters is up 2, but he's now been taken by grip. Maverick on the back end of Anarchy Reaper now. Oh, nice little battle going on here. Sorry to go away from that one, but that Ferrari of Lewis is really torturing the back of Ocean Crew now. Or Sheepy it was, sorry. He's on the back of Sheepy, and Daz is right behind that. So Daza pushing really hard in the Williams P10. Have no grip, 1:11, 1:04. What a fantastic race lap that is. That's fast. And grip pulling away with it here at the moment. Nearly 6 seconds of a lead over Anarchy Reaper. Maverick in P3 and Mike having a great race in P4. So Setter's in the pit. He's on the very fresh, hard tyres now. Yeat gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Yeat had a disaster in there, and that's really going to cost him dearly. 10 laps to go. Ocean still out there with no front left end plate. So he's decided not to take the time penalty of putting a new wing on. Race Control gives Ash a 3-second penalty as well. Now that's not going to be a welcome one. Well, here comes Ocean trying to line S. Leslie up for a move there, but just can't get enough pace down that line. He's pushing really, really hard. Oh, the Williams of Daza up into P8 there, takes Sheepy nicely. Oh, Lewis is DNF'd. So it's Lewis has DNF'd. Don't know what happened to him. Must have went into the pits and DNF'd. Have no grip, still with it, but Anarchy Reaper now giving Maverick a real old tackle here. Just look at it, all the way down to P11, not a penalty. That's really, really nice. Ash, Yeat and K-Carts all picked up that penalty. So Lewis and Florrie Waste DNF'd. And a nice wee move going on here. Maverick up into P2 still. Oh, lovely stuff there from Anarchy Reaper. Really trying hard to put the pressure on the Mercedes, forcing the mistake, but no mistakes being made by Maverick. Maverick's hanging beautifully off here and giving Anarchy Reaper a very tough time. Sheepy is looking at Daz. Here goes a move now. Daz into the pits and Sheepy now up into P8. But Reaper still on the back of Maverick. And that's that Red Bull of Florrie Waste still out there as a ghost car. So I don't know what happened to Florrie, but leaders are through, Have No Grips through, Maverick's through, and Anarchy Reaper right on the back of Maverick. He's certainly the faster man into the corner, but Maverick's got the inside line, and I don't think Maverick's going to let this one away. He makes that corner very, very narrow, and Reaper once again has to sit in behind. Ocean still pushing in P11 against Leslie, but no cigar there. 7 laps to go. Maverick on the slightly fresher tyre here. So Maverick advantage on paper, but Reaper right in behind them there, and putting on a fairly good show here for P3 and P2. This is going to be a scrap to the end, I'm sure. Oh, that's a beautiful move by Anarchy. Yeah, absolutely. He gets it to work, he gets it to stick, and he gets the inside into that left. That's what he wants. Anarchy Reaper, beautiful move in second position. So White Shadow Hull gets a 10-second penalty for crossing the white line coming out of the pit lane. So that's a race spoiler for him. Well, what a great race for P2 here. There's also a good little battle going down here for P6, and that's Ocean Crew and S. Leslie. They're having a good wee tackle, but Ocean's really struggling to get onto the back of Leslie here to make something happen. Maverick having a look at the outside, cutting into the inside there. What a great corner for making a move here. And the Mercedes trying absolutely everything on Anarchy, but Anarchy just holding the line solid and keeping that Mercedes absolutely 100% behind them at the moment. And it's at the moment, I say. Pretty impressive drive there by Ocean Crew tonight, considering he's been out on the course most of the night with no left-hand end plate. So, you know, despite what anybody says, that does definitely add seconds onto your lap, or certainly tenths. And he's done a good job there and decided not to select a new wing. Anarchy's now away, and he's stretched that lead far enough from Maverick to be out of his DRS. So the 1, 2 and 3 positions are really starting to spread out now. Still Ocean Crew wanting this S. Leslie overtake made. Can he do it? Daza, P11 on Drog. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Twist. Nothing worse than a ghosting car. You know, no matter what, you have to drive through it, and it's pretty horrible doing it, because you just sometimes think, oh God, this thing's going to take me out or something, even though it's ghosting. And Maverick's still having a battle here. He's not out of it yet from Anarchy. Maverick hasn't this race over yet, I can tell you. Maverick ain't done with that third position, and he's going to want that second position. Ocean Crew still fighting away there in 7th, and he's trying to make that move on Leslie. But he's carrying a one-arm bandit there with no front end plate, so Ocean will definitely be struggling. Oh, I heard something banging there. Oh, look at that. It looks like John DT is... oh, he's got no wing whatsoever in the front. And he hasn't caused any safety cars. He's just going to have to limp home and get that fixed. And let's see if there's any battles on there. There's no real battles. Have No Grip in first in the Aston, followed by Anarchy Reaper second. Oh, Sheepy's DNF'd. So we've had a DNF. We've got a yellow flag now. So there's something. It's a safety car on lap 34. Now, my God, I have a feeling that this is going to stop under safety car. I wouldn't be surprised, because if you look at the separation on the track and it's lap 34, I've got a feeling that this is going to end under safety car, and that'll be the first time ever in all of the commentary that I've done. Everybody rightly jumping into those pits, but are they going to let them go for one lap? Are they going to have enough time to get everybody gathered up under the back of the posse? Leslie's in 6th position at the moment, just in the pits, and he's checking. They're all going on to the soft compound tyres, but quite honestly, Twist, I don't think the game's going to give them a lap. They're on lap 34 now, and they are, they're coming round the approach, the start-finish line, so that'll be lap 35. Gosh, it might be just a one-lap sprint if they're lucky. So it'll be an exciting end, and Have No Grip doesn't look like he's going to be going in anywhere soon. He's on 10-lap old hard tyres though. Drog gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and this is Grip's chance to go in and get a new set of softs. And he's going to do that, but whether there's a race restart or not, who knows? It's in the hands of the gods. But Grip goes in and safely will put on a set of soft tyres now. And he'll take up the front of the grid, and it's going to be a sprint. That's if there's any race at all. So lap 35 right now, and we're on board with Have No Grip, who went into the pits. And there's no gathering up of cars whatsoever. This race is going to end under safety car. And that means that Have No Grip gets 1, 2 and 3 is Anarchy Reaper for Maverick. Now, this is a bizarre night at the office for sure. I don't think it's going to be a lap shootout, because they're never all going to be gathered up. If you look where Grip is on the track at the moment, they're never all going to be gathered up to go round the track. Honestly, it's going to be decided behind the safety car. I hope so. Safety cars in this lap. There you go, you're right, Twist. So anybody way behind there, hard luck. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 car sprint if Ash and Daza hurry up. But they need to hurry up, because Have No Grip has this in his hands, and he has had the tyre change, and he's away. Last lap, 1 lap sprint here in Holland, in Zandvoort, with Gavinbass1 with the Misfits. Grip from Maverick, and the inside try and be made there by Anarchy Reaper, but can't get it done. There's a ghosting car there off Ash, I think it is. Somebody's ghosting in the kick, and Setter's out of the race. Yellow flagged, everything's gone pear-shaped. So there's been an incident. So I'm not even going to focus on what's going on behind. I'm just going to focus on the win. and that is Have No Grip at the moment, but Maverick's right behind him and Anarchy Reaper right behind that. It's going to be who can get close to the tail of Maverick. Now he's got, Grip's plenty of battery to protect himself here, so I think Grip's going to make this easy. So the winner of your Dutch Grand Prix tonight, live with Gavinbass1, Misfits, and it's over the line for I Have No Grip in first position. Absolutely fabulous win for Have No Grip. Then you've got Anarchy Reaper and Maverick, second and third, and Mike over the line in fourth, Ocean Crew in fifth, and S. Leslie in sixth. He gets my driver of the day, by the way, S. Leslie. Hi-Fi. Here comes Hi-Fi in seventh position. Not a bad spot for Hi-Fi now. Nice, quietly done, and no drama. Over the line he comes and takes a lovely big wiggle there for Uncle Gavin. Ash over the line in P8. Then you've Daza in the Williams in P9. Oh, don't know what's going on there. Wee bit of fun. So, great night out and a great night of racing. And, yeah. All the celebrations. Aston Martin wins it. Have No Grip. Fastest lap. Have No Grip. S. Leslie gets driver of the day by the game as well as me. So S. Leslie picks up a double driver of the day there. Drog gets the most overtakes and Ocean Crew gets the cleanest driver. Big shout out to Ocean Crew actually driving with that broken wing and survived it nicely. So there you go. I Have No Grip, and the Aston Martin takes it from Anarchy, and Anarchy takes it from Maverick. That's your top three, with Mike in 4 and Ocean 5. So I'll just go down to the very bottom there and show you all of those. Nice wee drive there from my big mate Hi-Fi there, P7. He'll be really happy with that because I didn't get off to the best of starts there. So there you have it, and just back to this little mugshot, and you can see on the left-hand side there, that little mugshot was created as John TT has found his new love of creating digital art, and I must admit I'm really fond of that one there. That was very nice of him to send me all of those birthday wishes and taking his time to recognise what I do. So thank you all very, very much for a super night here in Holland, and I'll hopefully see you all next week. Good night.
As the stars start to twinkle in the midnight sky, Gavinbass1's closing down. It's time to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the show, had a good time with the music and the laughter in this life of mine. Keep the dreams alive like the fire we ignite. Every strum of my guitar, my heart takes flight. With the sunset fading and the night so bright, I'm wishing you sweet dreams.